The Obamacare wars are still going on. It's like Republicans are, you got 9 million people who now have health insurance. And absolutely, I guarantee you, there are some people for whom it wasn't the best thing. There are some people who are looking at this going, this was not the greatest deal for me. My insurance rates went up, or my deductibles went up, or my copays went up, or, the coverage that I got is not as good as what I used to have. There's absolutely going to be some people like that. But the vast majority of people who are getting Obamacare, and pretty much all of us who are affected by it, are very happy with the fact that if we get seriously sick, our health insurance companies can't dump us anymore, what they used to call rescission, that's been made illegal. The vast majority of us are very happy with, the fact that health insurance companies, which used to take 30, 35, 40, 45%, they'd skim it off the top and pay it to their CEOs. Stephen Hemsley, the CEO of United Healthcare, has taken over $1 billion in compensation. You can't take $1 billion out of one. And the guy before him, Dollar Bill McGuire, took $1.87 billion in his 10 years running United Healthcare. You can't take $1 billion as the CEO of a company if you're not running some kind of friggin' money machine, some kind of incredible scam. And it was a scam. And the Affordable Care Act says, okay, you can rip people off, but no more than 20%. And if you're a small insurance company, 25%. And that seems to me like, frankly, I think they should not be ripping us off at all. I think we should be saying for primary care, you can't be a for-profit corporation, and you can't compensate your CEOs millions of dollars or billions of dollars. But, hey, this isn't the world that I would run. I mean, I'm not the king or the president or even, a member of Congress. I'm just an author and a talk show host. So, my opinion, and $2 will buy you a cup of coffee. Well, maybe $5 these days will buy you a cup of coffee. But it's quite apparent to me that the Caucus Room conspiracy, the destroy any kind of legacy Obama has, prevent him from having any successes. And if he has any successes, because we had 74 legislative days there between the time Al Franken was sworn in and the time Scott Brown was sworn into the Senate, there were 74 legislative days there where Democrats actually could get things passed. And they went through quite a, I've got a little list here. I mean, it was pretty amazing. The largest middle-class tax cut in the history of the United States. They saved Chrysler. They saved GM. They turned 800,000 job losses a month into job gains. They increased spending on education. They decreased the cost of student loans. They strengthened hate crime acts. They passed the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare. They expanded the children's, the CHIPS program, this Children Health Insurance Program, whatever it is. It's child care. They expanded enforcement of the child labor laws. They reformed Wall Street to some extent. Reformed credit card laws to some extent. They stopped predatory lending for soldiers. They started paying troops for stop-loss time. They stopped engaging in torture. They increased VA spending, the Equal Pay for Women Act, nuclear arms reduction and disposal. I mean, all this stuff happened in those 74 days. And then Scott Brown was sworn in, and the Caucus Room conspiracy went back into overdrive.